Welcome, Brian Joseph. It has been an eternity that I have had the chance to talk to you, an eternity for the agents to have had the opportunity to hear from you directly. And you have so much news. I don't know how we're going to squish it all into this one virtual presentation because AMR Collection, I was going to say AM Resorts, but AMR Collection has been busy. New brands, new hotels, new destinations. So where do we start?
Oh man, well, let's start with what you just said. We're now referred to as AMR Collection. So AM Resorts is still an entity, but AMR Collection is how we describe our resorts. So that's the first thing. Let's start there. And thank you so much for allowing me to come back on this platform. My heart is so happy to see you. And it's so good to see things turning around. Agents are super busy. I'm super busy. The resorts are super busy. We've been waiting for a long time, and this is just the icing on the cake, just being here with you right now.
I want to ask you something before actually we get into the specifics of your news. I've heard from other resorts, tour operators, et cetera, that the summer is absolutely busting at the seams, and even Christmas is already, some of the prime locations are booked up. Is that the case for you?
Yeah, it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet because now the gates have opened, and boy, did they open. They opened fast and furious. So everybody's coming in, everybody's booking, everybody has that money that they banked for the past 2-3 years, and now they want the high categories. They're starting at the high categories, they're starting at the luxury product. So this is great news for travel agents, but the bittersweet part is that, availability. You gotta book that thing really quickly in advance. The age of last minute bookings is gone.
Yes.
It's gone. So you got to make sure you get that space. Christmas, absolutely. Everybody's looking to get away for Christmas. And it is surprising that even for this summer, because that's not a traditional trend in Canada. Usually when it gets cold, people think about going south, etc. But they just want to get out. They just need to change the scenery. And if that's going to be Mexico, if it's going to be Punta Cana, if it's going to be somewhere in the Caribbean, they'll take it even if it's the summertime.
So let's get into some of the news. And I'm going to have trouble with this one. Mokshi?
Ooh, close. Very
really
close.
Okay. So
I've heard all different types of pronunciations. It's a secret
two properties. So first of all, tell everyone where it is, because we don't even know how to pronounce it. So start with the basics.
So Secret Mokshi, it's located in Playa del Carmen, in an area called Caracol. So a lot of agents, experienced agents, would be familiar with that area, Caracol. So very close to downtown Playa del Carmen. This resort, Nina, is indescribably beautiful. It's ridiculous. Words cannot express how beautiful this resort is. So many different pool areas. We even have the main pool just off the lobby. They have sand and beach chairs and stuff. So a massive pool area. Then they have another pool area that has the swimmer pools and stuff. They have the infinity one that overlooks the beach. They even have 3 little cenote type small lagoon type pools for people if you want to escape and have a little romantic time. So it's really well designed. The rooms are well appointed, beautiful rooms, lovely stretch of beach, really modern, brand new. So it's really modern. And they have even a lot of these new resorts that we're opening now, they have those rooftop options. So we have the rooftop pools, usually it's for the preferred club guests, and they have access to a restaurant up there, a bar, the pool overlooking the surroundings. Really, really lovely areas. It's a must-see, definitely a must-see. So I encourage agents if they can get down there to check that one out. But it's going to be a really hot seller for us. It's been opened a few months now, and it's selling well so far.
Beautiful.
Now, the exciting part is that in that same complex, there's another block of buildings. And that's the Secret Impression Mokshi. So we're treating that almost like a different resort, right? Because Impression is going to be a fairly new concept that we're coming out with. It's still within the Secrets brand, but now we're elevating the level of service. Imagine that. Elevating the level of service even beyond what Secrets is known for. So bigger rooms, more brand name amenities, access to really, really high-end liquors. Exclusive areas just for people who book that building. They have their own pool areas, their own restaurants, but they have access to the entire complex. So that one is going to be opening in October of this year. And then we have another Secrets Impression that's opening on the island of Isla Mujeres. A nice small resort, maybe about 124 rooms or so.
Oh,
And again,
wow.
elevated service. So that's Secrets Impression Mokshe and Secrets Impression Isla Mujeres. So that's going to be opening later this year as well.
Beautiful locations. One thing I want to ask you, obviously competition is heating up. I mean, everybody's trying to one up one another, whether it's, you know, amenities and rooms and service and restaurants. People who are loyal to Secrets love what Secrets has to offer and are loyal to that brand and to the product and to the a la carte restaurants. They know what to expect and they want, I think, the same type of product. Are you changing the formula with the restaurants? Anything else that you feel that you need to compete, or are you keeping it for those loyal customers?
They're competing with us. So
Sorry?
they are competing with us. Our competitors are competing with us. So we don't have to change a thing. We just have to keep doing what we're doing, offering, you know, the no wristbands, offering the no reservations, the top quality cuisine, the service level is at its highest. So the people are loyal to Secrets brand for a reason. We're going to maintain that. And all we're doing, I'll tell you one thing that we're doing that's different. What we're doing is maintaining our resorts. So the ones that already existed, we're doing renovations with them, or we've done renovations with them. And the level of service is still up there. So you're now in a refreshed environment. Whether it's a brand new Secrets or whether it's one that's been around for a while, it has a new look, a new feel to it because we maybe give it a little facelift. But yeah, the level of service is just what you would expect from Secrets. And then with the impression, we're almost biting into the endless privileges benefits that Zoetry is known with impression. So now we're really upping the experience, but you're still within the Secrets brand.
Okay. Now you have a brand that I have not heard of before, Tides. Tell me about Tides.
That's not a brand, that's a resort. It's going to be a new resort that we have.
It's just a resort that's called Tides. It isn't a brand.
No, it's not a brand.
That's my confusion. So good to know.
Yeah, so it's going to be a new Secrets. So it's called the Secrets Tides.
Ah.
And that's going to be, it's going to be opening in Punta Cana, right next to, agents will be familiar with the Uvero Alto area, like where Breathless and Dreams Punta Cana and Dreams Onyx is. So next to Breathless, there's going to be a new Secrets Tides. And that's going to be opening maybe the fall of 2023. We'll have that one open and running. So that's another exciting thing. And then staying in Punta Cana, we have another Dreams that's opening as well, the Dreams Flora. That's going to be opening fairly close to the Bavaro area. And that's going to be a really nice option as well. The Secrets Tides is a brand new build. The Dreams Flora is going to be, we're going to take over one of the resorts there and put an added touch to it. And then open it up as a Dreams.
Cartagena?
Yeah, Colombia. So one exciting thing that happened during COVID, we were very busy over COVID apparently, but one thing that's exciting is we launched product in new destinations. So Colombia, we didn't have anything in Colombia. So now we have the beautiful, beautiful Dreams Caravana, Cartagena. So it's located in Cartagena, which everybody knows Cartagena in Colombia, on the beach, and surrounded by a Jack Nicklaus 18-hole golf course. So it's really good for the golf enthusiasts because it's actually the Dreams Caravana Cartagena Golf and Spa Resort. So it's definitely a golf option. And that's a really good family-friendly option for those who want to go to Colombia and explore the culture, because Colombia has a lot of great culture, great cuisine, lots of restaurant options at this resort as well. I believe there's 6 or more restaurants there and lots of bars and stuff. So the resort is wonderful, but the location, I think, is the real extra flavor for this resort. That you have the option of going to the beach and the option of doing excursions, going to the UNESCO sites and all that stuff is there.
Very, very lush destination, a lot to offer, a lot of plantations. And I remember doing a piece on Colombia where there was a lot of information about the food sourcing and how there's a lot of care taken in the growth of the food and in being somewhat aware of not using chemicals and maintaining the land. So really, really interesting choice.
Yes, I agree. We definitely put an emphasis on the cuisine, gastronomy. So they'll definitely get that experience when they get there.
Wonderful.
But
hey, do you have one more? I'm sorry.
I told you, Nina, we have a lot to talk about. So
okay,
with new destinations, St. Lucia.
St.
Lucia is
Lucia,
the
of
river
course. My
destination.
goodness, St.
Imagine
Lucia.
that. It's amazing. So St. Lucia, we have the Marigot Bay. So agents again would be familiar with that property. Right now it's running as an independent, almost like a white label for us, because at the end of this year, we're going to complete whatever touches we need to do to make it an endless privileges property, meaning that is going to be the Zoetry Marigot Bay at the end of this year. So that's something to look
Wow.
forward to, a Zoetry in St. Lucia. Imagine that.
Nice.
And then later next year, we took over the Morgan, what's it called? The Morgan Bay, I think it's called. The St. James Club Morgan Bay. The St. James Club Morgan Bay, we're going to take over that one as well. So we have it again as a white label, but we're going to make that one a Secrets. So we're going to have a Secrets in St. Lucia at the end of next year. So,
Good Lord.
So much exciting stuff happening, Nina, so much.
So, okay, I have to ask the question. We've been sort of stagnant, even though there have been some new properties over the last 2 years, but overall the industry has been stagnant. Now suddenly you're coming out with this plethora of new properties, taking over, rebuilding, rebranding, whatever. What is driving this? Are you seeing the demand in the marketplace that there is room for all of these new rooms, beds?
Yeah, it's demand. It's definitely demand. Listen, people, just because we weren't able to travel during COVID doesn't mean that the interest isn't there, right? So the interest is definitely there. We did lose a few resorts along the way. We no longer have the Reflect properties, you know. There's a couple of the resorts that went along the way, but very few compared to what we're opening. And what we're opening, they're all at a higher level. And it's all based on demand and what the customer wants, you know. And AMR has always been focused on giving travel agents options. So you can go to one destination and we give you a whole bunch of different options or different destination choices. We've always been interested in that. We have this is a whole other presentation we need to have, Nina. But we have a whole other bunch of product, about 50 resorts in Europe. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. Wow.
That's a whole other thing. So we have a bunch of resorts, all-inclusive resorts, along the Mediterranean, in Spain, Little Canary Islands. We have all those resorts over there as well. So we are growing dramatically. And
now,
it's all based on our customers.
Does this have anything to do with the financial injection into Apple Vacations Group? Or is this just an AMR Resorts or AMR Collection initiative all on its own?
I'm glad to say that COVID didn't throw us off our path, because we were always on a path. Remember, we've done many presentations together, you and I.
Yes.
And we've always been growing. Right. And that has always been our path. But what actually gave us some extra juice is, and we didn't mention this, but we're also part of the world of Hyatt. So Hyatt actually owns us now, right? We're part of the world of Hyatt. So now that's another injection of opportunities and funds, and now we're expanding, you know, our brand reach with having Hyatt as a partner or as a family member, really. So everything is in the mix. Everything is working out for the best. And any positive news that we can get out of COVID is welcome. And I can tell you, with the AMR collection, we have a lot of positives happening, and we do need the support of travel agents. We need to fill those rooms. Yeah. And we will take care of the guests, we promise.
Wonderful. This is all positive, all great news. We need to hear this, Brian, more than ever. And obviously extremely flattering, because Hyatt doesn't buy just any product. So clearly it attests to the quality level of what you offer. Thank you for this update. It's been long overdue, and you've been long overdue, my dear friend. So, so nice to see you.
This is heaven for me. This is heaven for me. I've been looking forward to this all week long. And when I saw you, you put a nice smile on my face and you warmed my heart. So good to be here.
You're too cute. I hope to see you in person soon, Brian.
We have to. Let's do it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.